The moment I stepped into that dim, noisy bar, I felt something tighten in my chest, like the entire place was holding a secret it wanted me to find. People laughed, glasses clinked, music thumped through the floor. But nothing prepared me for the sight waiting at the back corner, my wife leaning in close to another man, smiling in a way she had stopped smiling at me months ago. And the moment they saw me, everything froze. The shock on her face. That was the moment I stopped feeling like a victim and started planning the calmest, coldest confrontation of my life. For months, I had felt something off. My wife, Jenna, started working late. She guarded her phone like a detective guarding evidence. She smelled different, like cologne that wasn't mine. I tried convincing myself I was imagining things, but there's a silence between married people that speaks louder than arguments. And in that silence, I felt the truth growing. My friend Dylan was the one who finally said it out loud. He worked near Jenna's office and called me one night. "Man, I just saw her get into a car with some guy. And it wasn't work-related." My heart dropped. But instead of exploding, I went quiet. Something inside me shifted. I told Dylan to keep this to himself and waited. If my marriage was going to collapse, I wanted to see the truth with my own eyes before I walked away forever. 3 nights later, it happened. Jenna said she was going out for a girls' night. But her friend posted a story at home, wearing pajamas. I checked Jenna's location. A bar. Downtown. And she wasn't alone. When I walked into the bar, I didn't storm in. I didn't shout. I didn't make a scene. I walked in slowly, deliberately, letting the truth hit me with every step. And then I saw them, Jenna and a tall guy with slicked back hair, leaning close like they were on some romantic getaway. He had his hand on her thigh. She didn't move it. I approached their table. She noticed me first. Her smile snapped off her face like someone ripped it away. What are you doing here?" she stammered. I pulled out the chair across from them and sat down calmly. "You said you were with your friends," I said. "But I guess you meant him." The guy, whose name I later learned was Tyler, straightened up and puffed his chest out like he thought this was a movie. "Hey man, relax." I cut him off with a raised hand. "Don't talk. I'm not here for you." Jenna's face turned red. Not from guilt, no, from being caught. "You're overreacting," she said. "We were just talking." I leaned forward. "Talking? That why your hands were under the table a minute ago?" Her eyes widened, and the color drained from her face. Tyler swallowed hard. Then I reached into my jacket and placed something on the table, a flash drive. Jenna blinked. "What's that?" "Everything," I said. "Your texts, your calls, your location history, and your messages with him." Her mouth fell open. Tyler looked like he was about to bolt. "Who sent you that?" she whispered. "You did," I said. "Every lie you told me pushed me to check. And every time you thought I was clueless, you gave me more reason to gather proof." She reached for my arm. I pulled it away slowly. Not angrily, just final. Tyler stood up. "Look, man, we didn't mean." "I told you not to talk," I repeated. Jenna's voice broke. "Please, don't do anything crazy." "I'm not," I said. "Actually, you helped me make the best decision of my life." I pulled a second envelope from my pocket. This one was thinner, cleaner, and Jenna recognized it instantly, the moment she saw the legal letterhead. "Divorce papers," she whispered. "Already signed on my side," I said. "And since we have a clause about infidelity, you don't get half. You don't get anything." Her jaw trembled. "No, no, you can't." "I can," I said. "And I will." The bar around us had gone quiet. People were pretending not to watch, but they were. Tyler sat frozen, suddenly very aware this wasn't the casual fling he thought it was. I stood up, slid my ring onto the table, and said, "Consider this my final conversation with both of you." Jenna grabbed my wrist, tears finally spilling. "Wait, please, we can fix this." I gently removed her hand. "You should have thought about that before I walked in and became the punchline to your secret joke." Then I walked out. And with every step, I felt lighter. The next morning, Tyler's fiancée, yes, he had won, received the same flash drive. His life imploded before noon. As for Jenna, she called for weeks. Begged. Apologized. Promised. But once trust is dead, no apology can bring it back. And the night I confronted them at that bar. That was the night I finally chose myself.